On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready?
Now ETN to start the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's the kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. If you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
Out right, he finds Tolbert. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Set, hut. Red, 38. Hut.
ETN with it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Green jack.
Now Mariota. Short throw here to tight end Bates. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
It's 4th down.
Watch out.
Now how about this? They'll change it at the line. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time. And now it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. And the 49ers first down.
Back to the ground with ETN. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. And Charles, we've seen some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we got to put in Davis.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's another 49er first down. First and goal
ready.
at the 9-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
And they'll run with Etienne. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Ready. Ready.
Mariota now. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Ball at the 6, 3rd and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Sly able to put this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? We just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy.
Touchdown, Houston! Jahmyr Gibbs hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Nick Folk for the point after. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Folk out there now to kick this one off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Mariota. And this is caught by Evans. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95.
Now Mariota. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. And this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
Now Mariota on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the 1st down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed.
Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Throwing, Mariota. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McKilba. And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his 2nd one. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. 19 Charger. Ready.
spot Higgins open left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. T. Higgins, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
14, 49ers 3.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first down, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And this one too low.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Daniels from the gun on third down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Here we go, here we go.
And they go play action. Daniels. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And Folk's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half here, Mariota. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Joey Slye set to kick off.
17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Daniels looking to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Come on. Coconut.
To the air goes Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Jaden Daniels, 65 yards. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Now Folk for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Texans 24, 49ers 3.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Let's go. Ready?
Mariota. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
97.
From the gun, Mariota. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Oh, and that was a big-time hit right there. Receivers understand when they run into the danger zone, that's the expectation. Really good job of catching the football, holding on, despite the discouraging type of a hit.
Diggs, the motion man left. Play fake. Mariota. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Shot, 17. Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Straight ahead, Etienne. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Throwing is Mariota. It's caught. Tolbert. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. 10 cycles.
Mariota to throw it. Touchdown! Travis Etienne. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers get a bit closer. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, what was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Nifty move. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action, now it's Daniels. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. T. Higgins with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes the score Texans 31, 49ers 10.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. A good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
38, 33, yellow, check, huh?
Here's Etienne. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back now in Houston. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Set, ready. 10 black. Hut, hut.
To throw is Mariota. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. Short throw here to tight end Bates. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
Okay, ready?
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
22 needle.
They go play action. Mariota. A throw left side caught here by the tight end Bates. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To the air again. Mariota. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Jordan Davis able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Here we go. Red, 38. Yellow. Field, black. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Ready?
Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. That is caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First and goal, San Francisco.
ETN up the middle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Pick up of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. 6, Mega. Ready.
Here's Mariota. Touchdown 49ers. John Bates from 6 yards away. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
49ers 17. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something more impressive to answer that one.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Here we go, here we go. County Lions. Let's go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
At the 43-yard line.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Viking 18.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
Throwing now is Daniels. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Texans send the punter out. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 50, great. Ready.
Here's Mariota. Short throw here to the tight end Bates. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down.
And the 49er, 1st down.
Go, 10.
A gain of 12.
Now Mariota.
San Francisco.
He gets this complete to Diggs. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. He's still on his feet. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Set.
Mariota. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
49ers 23.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this will be recovered by the Texans. So victory appears to be in sight. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. And now they'll shift things around. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Now Folk for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
49ers 23.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now. 10 black. Ready.
To throw, Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
A short throw there to Strange. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Block 40. Hut.
One last shot now for Mariota. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them.